get out all the snacks.
I'm gonna have to get up again.
I got a sandwich. Alright. It's a mukbang.
Hey guys. Wait.
It's a mukbang. This is my first chicken sandwich from Popeyes.
Well, technically we both got Popeyes, but like I literally couldn't wait to eat it. So I ate it. But she's still eating hers.
I eat like really slow. I take small bites.
But you know what? I really didn't like. You know this because you were thinking about this. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I didn't like. What I didn't like was the fact that this particular Popeyes charges 25 cents per sauce, and you can only get sauce with tenders.
Yeah, it said 25 cents for different sauce. And then when we buy the sauce, the sweet heat sauce, and he was like, yeah, but we're out. So why you got the sign so you can only get it with tenders when you really can't get it with nothing because you ain't got it?
Why don't they ever have it? That's the thing. Like, why don't they ever have their stuff together? Between them and the McDonald's ice cream machine, like, I really just don't have no faith no more in people.
I wonder if that ice cream is real dairy.
What? Wow. No, for real. What if it's not real dairy?
I don't know.
What if it's not even real?
I just feel like
maybe that's why they never have it. And the lie they tell us.
Like they have to buy this cream from somewhere else. I just don't believe it because I eat really good ice cream now. Haagen-Dazs. Sponsor me. Coffee ice cream.
What's your favorite ice cream too?
Well, coffee ice cream is my favorite ice cream ever in the whole wide world. Wait, what's your favorite ice cream?
You know,
Olive?
I'm complicated and I like options, but when I have options, I get confused. So I like chocolate chip cookie dough. I like cookies and cream. I like coffee ice cream. All the same.
But like,
I have too many hoes.
If you have every time I close my eyes, all I see is circles.
Does the ring light? I see it over there.
I'm like, you know, to my left, I'm like, mine. I can't unsee it. It's a black circle on the wall. But no, for real, y'all.
She's not gonna eat that sandwich.
Let me tell you something.
I knew she wasn't gonna eat that sandwich either. I knew it.
It's a half. It's half of it. So the thing is, like, I like to try things. I can try everything at least one time. Like if you ask me to try it and I've eaten it before and I don't like it, I will not try it. Yeah. But if I have never had it before, I will try it. I'm like, all right, let me just taste it. Let me just see some. So like, it's really like robust and flavorful. But
She don't like it.
I don't really like it. Maybe I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll warm it up. Is it good warmed up?
You see, that right there is a problem with women today. Maybe I'll like it later. Let me revisit this another time.
Let me warm him up in the microwave.
Let me run it back and see if I get a different result. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I like this, but I might like it later. So I'm just
gonna put it to the side for now. I'm just gonna put it to the side. I'm gonna pick it back up late in the midnight hour when I get hungry again, if you understand.
No, bro, that's like really our issue, you guys. And I just feel like we need to be more honest with ourselves. Look at her, look at this, look at this. Look at this.
I'm not really eat off.
I know I've done that before, where like I would date someone. Yes, we're talking about dating.
Well, I mean, if the shoe fits.
Right, it's fitting. Yeah, where I dated someone and I was like, I don't probably like him, but like, let me just see.
I might end up liking him.
Right. And then like I did it. And so I wasted my time.
We really do believe in the potential. Or it's not that we even believe it, it's that we trick ourselves into believing the potential is going to be something that it's not. Even though we probably know that because they're really smart. I think it's really stupid because love, like, it makes you take somebody for who they are and accept them. And even though that sounds awesome, it's bad.
They could be like, not worth
Yeah, it's like you are terrible for me. You might be good for somebody else, but terrible for me. And I'm accepting you because I love you. But love is like, give it a try. Oh, it's so hard to talk and eat.
I know. How do people do this?
That's mukbang.
I know like 4 snacks.
You gotta focus.
I know. Chewing and thinking.
Yeah, because I'm like, swallow slow, swallow slow. That's all I'm thinking of.
Like, it's good to have hope, but like, we have to have hope with reason.
Exactly.
If you lose reasoning behind the hope, then it's just like, you could get yourself in a situation that you probably won't ever get out of, or it'll take you a long time to get out of.
Maybe like 5 years. I was just...
That definitely happened to me. She definitely called me out.
I was thinking about myself. I'm like, counting. I'm like,
Well, obviously we live parallel lives.
literally. But yes, sometimes you can just be so into something that it takes you forever to get out of it because you believe in it so much, or you're so used to it, or because you want to provide a solution, but you're the only person in the relationship providing the solution, which essentially just makes it worse.
All right, because then you're being like, you're self-reliant at that point within a relationship. So then you build resentment because it's like, it's supposed to be a relationship, but like, it's just me.
Yeah.
And then you get pissed off. And then trying to make someone else pull their own weight. Like,
that's the worst.
The most exhausting thing ever.
That's literally the worst, trying to make somebody pull their own weight, because if they don't recognize that they're not pulling their weight, or if they're just comfortable, then you're like, come on, but I really want to go take this walk. And they're like, no, I think I really want to just stay here.
And it makes you feel crazy.
Yeah, because it's like, no, I'm trying to spend time with you, or I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. I'm not just trying to go walk for my health, even though I may be trying to walk for my health.
With you though.
Yeah, like I want to do it together, us, one-on-one. I think I make a lot of jokes about it, but it's really important to be in a relationship where both of y'all are working towards the same thing together. And as you evolve and change over the years, you're doing it with compromise. You just have to have compromise, because we're not going to be the same people that we were when we first met.
I think too, compromise, like people need to let go of the negative connotation behind compromise. When you hear compromise, you think of someone who's like weak or giving up something while losing something else that they value. But really, that's not really what it's about. It's about both people actively making a decision to like meet in the middle all the time. And sometimes you might be like an agreement. It's like, you know what, I like Doritos too. Yeah, cool.
Let's share.
We like the same snack. But sometimes people are so, which I totally understand why. People are so afraid of losing themselves in a relationship that they like double down on how they feel about things without considering the other person. So you run into that issue too. It's like, well, I want you to compromise, but in someone else's mind, compromise might be like, I have to give something up. Or like, you don't like the way I am, or you want me to change.
And they take it to offense rather than just being like, okay, well maybe they're just trying to like see it from this point of view.
Right. Everybody thinks so differently, because then like on the other hand, someone else is like, I just need you to continue to grow with me and to fluctuate, be flexible. Don't be
that way.
Too malleable, but like, wow, it's a big word, y'all. I love words. I love school.
Words are fun. Math is hard.
That's actually the motto of this class.
I know, I love when you say that. You know what's really funny? So I was talking to just a quick little, no, that's how we are though. Go ahead. So I was at work today and I was talking to one of my tenants, and I was trying to get her to renew her lease. And I was telling her like we will cut her lease renewal upcharge in half if she renews for a certain amount of months. And so, okay, let's say it's like 15 times 5. And I was like, yeah, all you gotta think is you're saving $5 over the span of 15 months. I said, you do the math. And I was like, yeah, math is hard, so if you have a calculator, you should use it, because I can't tell you what that is right now. That's what they pay me for. They pay me to get you to come back. I start to calculate when it comes to my commission.
Or the stimulus check.
Oh my God, let's talk about the stimulus check, because Like, I'm not like mad at it. I was really excited to see it, but I'm also so skeptical of this stimulus check.
I got trust issues, so I'm with you.
Yeah, like I'm afraid to even move it. Like I want to move from my check into my savings, right? But I'm not gonna move it. But you know, that really makes me think, because some people who like say, well, I didn't get a check, or like I only got $200. I'm like, wow, they're really stunting on me. You make a lot of money. I don't.
So once again, you do the math.
I got more than you, but you make more than me, and I don't understand how that adds up. And I would like to be in your position, because that means you're making $75,000, $85,000,
No.
$85,000, and
Can we talk about people who are like, yeah, I didn't get one? Stop stunting on me. Stop trying to do that. Stop flexing.
don't tell us no more that you
Weird
ain't got
flex.
no money.
But okay,
I'm
the
alive.
new flex is I didn't get stimulus check.
I didn't get one. I didn't get no.
And they be so casual. Yeah, I didn't even get one.
Yeah, I don't get it. What you gonna do with your money though? I'm pissed. You know what? I'm not gonna spend it.
Actually, the
I
conference is over.
Obviously, you're in a different tax bracket. But I wonder if we would have to pay that back. So that's a question that I would have.
See, and I think because this is like all new territory for everybody, not everyone, but a lot of people are skeptical of these new things that are coming into place.
Yeah.
So while I wanna, even if I were to touch mine, I would put it towards like something like productive. I wouldn't like spend mine. That's just me personally. But I don't even feel like comfortable doing that until I figure out what y'all got going.
Yeah.
What are y'all really trying to do about this?
I do want a couple of months to go by before I like spend it on anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I am probably going to buy something designer. And I'm gonna thank the government.
The government.
The government.
The government to send me that check.
They meant to buy my bag. I just don't know which one. I wish they would have sent me a $3,000 check.
But see, that makes me wonder, and I've mentioned this before too, is more money coming?
I mean, you want to speak that into existence? I would accept.
We can go ahead and manifest it right here, right now.
Really,
Come to you
more
God humbly right now. In the name of Jesus.
But tell them what you want. Tell them.
I'm telling you, God, that I appreciate this stimulus check, but I would like more in abundance, tenfold, if you will.
Me too.
In the name of Jesus, I think our country needs this. Our people need it. We need it, God.
We need it.
Me and Shauni need this.
We need it. In the name.
We have so many things we want to do with this money, God.
Absolutely.
We want to spend it. We want to save it. We want to rack it up. We gotta go. We want to catch flights, God. When things open back up, God, we just want to have the money, the funds, to get us where we want to go. Take us where you want us to go. Lead us down the path, God.
As long as you are with us, we are safe and we are provided for.
We are covered.
And if you hear me, Lord, we are provided for. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Amen.
I'm really serious. I hope y'all are praying with us and believing with us, because honestly, even though I was laughing, I was dead serious.
No, this is not a game.
Yeah, I just feel like now, because the really cool thing was me and Jess were able to go to LA and Miami before quarantine, and Houston. Before quarantine shut us down. So we went to 3 different states. No, we didn't. We went to 3 different cities, 2 different states, and then we live in Texas, of course. But I'm so glad that we got to travel, because
we knew, God knew.
We were prepared.
Both of those trips, like, really, like, were laid out for us as far as, like, just our arrangements and getting there. And the thing is, like, I think after, or like on the way to Houston, we were like, after this, like, we're done for a while. We're gonna sit down.
Yeah.
And God was like, yeah, I know. Trust me, I already know.
I actually got you. But you were like, let's go to Houston for the whatchamacallit. And I was like, man, okay. I was like, and I prayed, I was like, Lord, if you want me to go to Houston, just make it possible for me. And then the Lord was like, cancel it. Cancel what, Jesus? Cancel outside. And so therefore, we're here.
We're inside.
Clean. Inside. Won't he make you clean? Inside. I thought you were gonna. But to everybody that lost their jobs and things of that nature, our hearts do go out to you, because man, I couldn't imagine what that feels like, not having control. But I also know that all things have a purpose. So I feel like living in the moment and just being like, okay,
taking advantage of this time by yourself or in your home. That's time to reflect and think of, you know, where you're at.
Yeah.
Being grateful for being alive.
Making a plan. And sometimes, I mean, you could also be sad and you can sit there and you can be unsure. You can actually have all those feelings and it's totally fine. Just don't sit there in those feelings because that's not going to help you move forward because you're going to have to do that.
Right.
I think that we're also just trying to figure out how to navigate this thing because for me, like, I don't want to be, I don't want to treat it like it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But I'm also the type of person that, like, I need, like, quality time with my friends. So I actually can't, like, not come over.
I can't actually not be here because
Yeah, that's just really not who I am. It might make sense to other people and, you know,
some people are very, like, dare I say it, paranoid about everything. Some people are just overly cautious because they're thinking about, you know, their older family members and things like that, which is also fine. But there's also people like me and you where it's like, you know what, I still have to go to work.
And if I have to go to
I gotta be outside. I still gotta go to the store. So at this point, God got me.
Absolutely.
And it's not being reckless. I mean, you and I being here is not like a reckless thing. We're not throwing a party. It's not a kickback.
We're not sharing chips. I didn't put my hand in chip
I
making it.
created all these snacks.
And those are her snacks. This was my snack. I didn't like my snack, so I put my snack back. Okay, that's that on that. That was really good.
That's that on that. But no, like, I feel like we're not being irresponsible with our quality time. And this is the first time I've seen you in, like, what? Since the last time I saw you.
Yeah, that's enough. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
It's the last time. We don't know when the last time was. It was like FaceTime.
Sorry to this man.
I didn't know.
No, but I think we're being very mindful, and also I would be at peace knowing. I don't want to speak that into my life, but I'm saying if things were to go left for some reason, I would be more at peace knowing that I spent time with my
Yeah.
What? Well, you know, we're so glad.
Sorry.
We're so glad that y'all are here, that we're here. Do we have questions we want to talk about? Or
Okay, so we had questions. I had one question in specific, and it was like, what do you do when, not what do you do, or it's like how you feel. I wrote it down and I have to think about it.
What you gonna do when it comes for you?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when it comes for you?
I just got excited.